Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. Hey, dude, it's your boy Nextstop SirchCity.
Yo, what's up, Oh, wait a minute. No.
Yeah.
No, we usually do countdowns, yo.
Hey, dude, what's good? It's your boy Nextstop SirchCity.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Neda.
And welcome back to another episode of the Food We Watch podcast. This is episode 55. Yo,
I
we
know,
getting closer and closer to
dedication.
100. We got to, for 100, we got
Mm.
to do something special.
Do you want to,
I
like,
don't
try
know
to
what.
do it, like, I don't know. Is there a way we could do it, like, live
Together?
in person? Yeah.
We might be able to figure that out.
Okay.
We might be able to set something up.
Okay. Okay. So
All right.
before we get started, got a question.
Gotcha.
Without giving anything away, what did you feel about this week's episode?
I felt like the end result I was okay with because of this person and how they are. It was just like whatever.
I I yeah, let's just say I made some predictions and was on point with it. Just saying. So, all right. All right, so we're going to get into it. We are reviewing Next Level Chef,
Yep.
season 4, episode 5, called Five Grills Gone Wild. So this challenge, the contestants were grilling, and I mean, sky's the limit with grilling. So just to give like a little recap, Naisha's team is on the top floor, Blais' team is in the middle, and Gordon teams with only 4 people is in the basement this week. All righty. Wait, and real quick, I thought it was hilarious as the contestants was like heading towards their like, different levels.
Mm-hmm.
Naisha's team, they was like Bobby's Angels. They're like trying to come up with
Yeah.
different names to call their team. I thought that was hilarious.
I called that out. So yeah. Um Team Naisha, aka Bobby's Angels, as you said, were on the
Mhm.
top. They got the cook with. See, I've heard of these grills, the Yakitori grills. I kind of want one,
I just
which is
heard
like
of
an indoor
Yakitori.
grill. It's
Oh, Yakitori boy. That was if they're still open, the karaoke bar in Philadelphia never failed me. Their Tokyo teas, man, got me every time.
I think you told me about that before.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Got to find out if they open and we got to go. I have never done karaoke, so
Well, I've never really done it either. I just went for the Tokyo teas.
Tokyo teas.
Yeah, don't drive. If you're drinking a Tokyo tea, we're gonna have to catch a train. I'm just putting that
Yeah,
out there.
I don't know because y'all told me about those high octanes and it did nothing for me.
Well, let me redeem myself. Let me redeem myself. Tokyo tea. And a lot of people do not know how to make it.
Well, guess what? Hey, we got shoots coming up. I figured, you know what? Let me look up that recipe. Maybe we can make it. I'm not saying this
Oof,
next shoot, but we
oof.
not this shoot. I ain't got, but the next shoot, maybe we can look into making something. But
Okay.
yeah. So again, Gordon was at the bottom. They didn't even have grills. They had to create their grill. They had a fire starter, and then they
Yeah.
had bricks, and they just had to
Oh.
makeshift themselves a grill, and that was
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
But first off, who was it? Becca. Becca was the first person I see grabbed anything. She grabbed the chicken thighs.
Becca. No, top floor. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. Okay. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting her
Mm,
confused with Meg.
mm,
Okay.
mm, mm,
Yes, yes. Becca,
mm.
what was her grab?
It was chicken thighs. Thought that was going to be an easy one for her.
Oh,
Thought.
ooh,
Um,
yeah.
Kathy grabs the New York strip
So
and the
she got what she
cabbage.
wanted. She
She
thought she
got what
got
she
what she
wanted.
wanted. Now, I was like, okay, you got what you wanted. I was like, let's see if you actually come through.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. I was same thing as you. I'm like, okay, I think she got it this week. New York strip, what can go wrong? And we'll find out what went wrong. Austin Austin grabs the beef ribeye. So I was like, okay, hopefully he can redeem himself from last week. And then a interesting grab from Brandon. Brandon grabbed peaches and pork, and I never really thought about that combination,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I want to try it. It
Okay.
sounds like another recipe dish in the future.
Okay.
We have Jeff. Jeff grabs the scallops. Then he changes his mind, which he
Yeah.
should have just
Yeah, just
left
kept
well enough
the
alone.
scallops. You should have just kept the
Kept
scallops.
left and put it back and grabbed the pork belly. He said he's used to cooking pork belly, blah blah blah. It's just like I used to do it at home, blah 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 blah. We say
Famous
it over
last
and over again.
words.
Stop it.
If you watch the show, if you're thinking about going on next level chef, just please watch our podcast. We give off warnings and we do not steer you wrong. Just saying.
Yeah, just saying. Then we had now this was a weird grab. She was weird this whole episode, but hey, more power to her. Beatrice was so excited.
Wait a minute. Before Beatrice, let's talk about Ryan and Meg with the frozen tilapia. Because Meg was going for that frozen tilapia, and Ryan was like, "Shoo!"
That yeah, I do. You're right. You're right. Meg, yeah, but it was frozen. I didn't understand why they were so hyped. But yeah, I guess because
Well, I'll
alligator.
tell you why. Yeah, because they didn't want the alligator, and Meg got the alligator, and she started freaking out because she
Ryan
doesn't
said
really keep
he said, "Look,
right.
nah,
Meg was like, she doesn't really cook alligator, so she was. I mean, she doesn't really cook meat, so she was freaking out about the alligator. So that's why Ryan was going for the frozen tilapia because he didn't want the alligator.
yeah,
But go ahead, Beatrice. So excited
yeah."
about this grab.
Lamb heart. I never heard someone so excited. She couldn't wait to grab that lamb's heart. Hopefully she knew what she was doing. I have you ever had heart?
No, and don't ever plan on
Yeah.
eating heart.
I've
Don't
had
want it.
chicken heart. It is not good. I did not like it. It tasted like I don't like it. But hopefully she can turn her lamb heart into an exquisite dish. She's going to be doing something Peruvian, and Gordon was real excited about her choice. Jeff, with his pork belly, is going to do like a gochujang glaze, which I've never had, but I heard was very delicious, and it makes sense to do it with the pork belly because pork belly is a little salty. Gochujang glaze is a little on the sweeter side, so I think that would have been perfect. We'll hopefully see if he executed that correctly. And then we have Meg. Meg grabbed the game hen. She was doing a Hawaiian style chicken and for her brother-in-law. I don't know what happened with him. I just know she's doing it for him. And
I
then
don't
we
know if
saw,
anything happened to
yeah,
him.
I just
I
don't know
didn't.
the
I just think because he's from
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. But then we had Natalia who grabbed a ribeye and she was doing like a Latin Cali style dish, muli caliente, salsa. She was all
She
hype.
was very hype about that salsa. Listen,
But Naisha
I
was too.
no, but listen, I love a good salsa like the next man, but my gosh, but I digress.
Yeah. So we move on to Kathy. Now, at first, Kathy looked confident. She was just cooking. Out of nowhere, she's going. She came up with doing a beer and soy barbecue sauce with her cabbage salad, and she starts to get a little nervous. We're going to get into that a little bit later, but she starts to get nervous. Look, she tried her best, but then we have Becca, who is making a pineapple hoisin sriracha sauce. She was a little nervous because she's never used a grill at all before in her lifetime, so she was kind of worried that she didn't know how if her chicken was going to come out right. We're going to get into
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
Then we have Marion. She grabbed the bison. I've never had bison before. She is doing a northern Pakistani style dish. And then we had Brandon. Brandon was real confident. Brandon is confident as heck. I ain't gonna hold you. Some
Ooh,
they would say
Brandon.
he borderline too cocky, but I'm like, look, he won last. Was that last? Was that
N-
tonight? No, he won
No.
last week.
Does he have an immunity? Yes, he has an immunity pen.
Yeah. So I guess he has every right to feel uh
I
confident.
think it was confidence. I don't think it was cocky. Don't be hating people. Know the difference. He was just doing his thing.
Now, here's one thing I did see. Meg is in the basement, I believe, this one.
Yes, Meg
Did
is in
you
the
see
basement.
the whisk when she was
It was bent.
bent? I'm like, yo, they
She was
really be
like,
just throwing.
she was like, what the heck do I do with this? She was like, what in the world? Yeah. I was like, oh my
Yo,
gosh.
those basement items are crazy. They look crazy, crazier and crazier each year. But that's on them. Um, Now the person who ended up with the scallops was Arnav. He was going to do the grilled scallops with some grilled eggplants. Gordon was loving his idea. Arnav, not Arnav, Arnav. And then we come to the mid-level drop where we start learning about people. Each person had to grab, I think, up to three
Wait,
items.
what? Huh? You mean the mid-round drop?
Whatever, mid-round drop. You know what I was talking
Okay.
about.
Okay.
They had to grab 2 to 3 items to make cornbread.
And let
There
me
was
tell
some
you,
people.
first off, let's talk about it. Jeff was he was doing very well with his dish until this mid-round drop. He was like, wait a minute, hold on, pump the brakes. He's never made cornbread. He was like, he made like the Jiffy one, like out the
Out
box.
the
He was
box.
like from scratch. That threw him off. It threw him completely off with his meal.
Yeah, Kathy never made it either. I was like, wait a minute, it's two. It was like 3 or 4 people who was like, I've never made cornbread. I'm like, yo, Kathy, though, come on, yo, like,
I mean,
I
have
don't
you
even
ever
like
made it from
cornbread.
scratch?
Yes, yes,
You
I don't like
have?
cornbread, but I've
What?
made it for like Thanksgiving and stuff.
I got questions. I got questions for you, sir.
You don't know how to make cornbread?
The box. No, but I mean, I
Wow.
have questions as to you don't like cornbread.
No, I don't.
You
I do not like
grew up
cornbread.
with what?
I didn't eat it. I don't like
Mm,
corn. I'll make it for anybody, but I don't like it.
things you learn every day. But yeah, no. Well, never mind. Go ahead.
Yes, but other than that, yeah, Jeff was worried about because he was doing a Korean style dish. So not only the
And
fact that
he
he didn't know
was
how to
like,
make it,
yeah, it
he's
was
like,
like,
how's
how
this
is it
gonna
gonna pair? Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah. All right.
Becca had
Um,
trouble.
with her chicken.
No, with her cornbread batter. It wasn't coming together at first.
Oh yeah, it wasn't. Oh, and then she had problems with her chicken.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
wasn't
Because
cooked.
the
And she was
it
like,
wasn't
she should have
cooked.
put it
Yeah.
on sooner. Why would you not put your cornbread on? Especially
Yeah,
when you
chicken.
are using an appliance that you don't know how to use.
No, she didn't have it lit right. She said she should have took it off the grill and put it in a pan sooner because it wasn't grilling right. Because
Oh,
what I think happened was I think she had her coals on, like indirect. So I think she had it on one side and didn't have it
Oh
covered and didn't
yeah.
realize that. For I was trying to look in the grill. I
She
think
put it on the wrong side.
yeah, and then Aisha had to come
Okay.
and help her, but
All right. I got to say this next part. This is very important, very important. I need for the people to remember at 7:56, 17, I'm sorry, 18 minutes I said this. Okay? I am telling you, Kathy is not going to make it. I knew by this time I said Kathy is not going to make it. And then
yeah,
Natalia sliced her thumb. But Natalia was a beast because she was still cooking with her other
yes,
hand while the medic was working on the other one. So
yeah,
that's what's up, Natalia. Much respect.
yeah.
But
She was killing it. Never seen
yeah,
anybody keep cooking while
yeah,
they
I
were
didn't
getting medically
either.
treated.
Yep, yep. But I said it. I said that about Kathy. All right, go ahead.
So all in all, we're getting to the wire. As you stated, your prediction was Kathy's not going to make it. My prediction was I don't even know if she's going to make her salad. I don't know what she's doing. She's like, oh, I didn't pickle this. I forgot. Ran out of time. Becca's going
Wait,
crazy
yeah, I was about to say Becca is cooking her chicken in the last at the last minute,
at
and
the
the
last minute.
question right before commercial was, did she make the platform?
Yeah. I was so mad when it went to commercial. I'm like, really?
I
Here?
know. I know.
But all in all,
She did
everyone
make the platform this week.
everyone made it. Everyone made it
Congratulations.
this week.
Congratulations, everybody. All right. So now we have the judging portion. And so the top floor went first. So who made what and why?
Yes. So I could tell you who made what, but not why. We have Iman, who made the grilled swordfish skewers with the cornbread and pomegranate molasses butter. They stated that the cook was beautifully done. Loved the cornbread. We had Bobby, without his angels. He cooked the skirt steak skewers with the fondant potatoes. Steak was cooked perfectly. The crunch, the something had some heat. But they, I think it was Blais who said they never had fondant potatoes from a barbecue, or that was Gordon from a barbecue, from a grill. So it was good, very good. Natalia had the ribeye with the salsa and the cucumber and red onion salad. They said it looked like a restaurant that specialized in
In
barbecue.
barbecue. They said it
Love
was
the
next level.
salsa.
They
Yup,
said it was next
next
level.
level.
Uh-huh.
Our girl Kathy had the New York strip
Oh,
steak with
Kathy.
the grilled asparagus and the red cabbage salad.
Are
Uh,
we
the
sure that's what she
the
had?
well, it was a salad. It just wasn't pickled like it was supposed to be. It was just raw vegetables. The New York strip had a good color. Cabbage was raw, should have been pickled. Cornbread was dense, basic. I said, yo, they
Yeah.
kept going. I was like, oh, like, like, I was like, dang, yo. They was mad at her. Then we have Becca. She had the chicken thighs with the sriracha hoisin glaze and the jalapeno cornbread. They said it was done. They said they'll give her that. It was done, barely, but it was done. But it needed a lot more color, and the whole dish overall was one tone. Mm. Then we go to the middle, and we have Megan. She did the spatchcock game hen huli huli style with the carrot, pomegranate, and pineapple slaw. I wanted to try that so bad. Color on the chicken was amazing, delicious. Loved the charred notes. It was an incredible dish. Marion had the corn flatbread with the spiced bison and the mint chutney, cooked beautifully. Only just wanted a little bit of some kind of aioli from Blais. Jeff had the gochujang glazed burnt pork belly with the asparagus kimchi. Pork belly was overcooked, dry, Don't know why you put this on the plate. It was a big letdown
Should have with
that
the
he didn't
scallops.
transform their dish.
Yeah.
Should have went with the scallops. We have Austin with the beef rib potato salad with the cornbread and mushrooms. Incredible beef. The potato salad was classic. It was overall an amazing approach. Rounding out the middle, we had Brandon. He had the barbecue spice pork loin with the peach and okra salad. They said the cook was spot on for the pork. Lovely combination of peach and pork. And then we're going to end off with the basement. Arnav had the hand dyed scallops with grilled cabbage leaves. Appreciated the levels of grilling techniques used for his dish because he used several. We had Ryan with the blackened sea tilapia over grits. Great job cooking the tilapia, a classic fish and grits dish. Beatrice was so happy. They just said she made lamb hearts. It did look good though. I'm not gonna hold you. She did them and look good. They were blown away by the presentation. It was a smart dish. It was really fun and it had a unique taste. I bet it did. Last but not least, we had Meg with her dry ass alligator slaw and smashed purple potatoes. It was a little dry. It was cooked beautifully, but it was dry, which
Yeah.
was understandably because alligator is gamey and can dry out. But Nita, let's talk about who won. First
Wait
of
a
all,
minute.
before we do
Wait a
that,
minute. Yes.
let's talk about
The judges.
Blaze is not going down without a fight this
No,
season,
he
right?
is not. So the everybody was really rallying for one person on their team. Gordon obviously was fighting for the lamb heart. Blaze was
Yeah,
fighting for the game hen, and Naisha was fighting for their ribeye steak.
yeah,
But I will say, I feel like the most challenging thing to cook was definitely the lamb heart. And the fact
yeah,
that she actually executed. Yeah. But then like it was like arguing, and then Blaze agreed with Gordon, and then Aisha was like, wait a minute, are y'all forming some alliance? Like, what's going on here?
Yo, they going
They
hard
were
this
going
season.
in, and it's
They like,
only
yo,
episode 5. Like,
I know we got a lot of season left, but
yes.
overall, the winner was indeed Beatrice and her
Mhm.
lamb hearts. That goes to show. Well, first of all, congratulations. It goes to show. Look, if you can think outside the box, she was confident and she had so much fun with this dish
She
that
really did.
she deserved to win
I
this
mean,
round.
she really showed her skill.
Yeah.
I will definitely say
In
kudo.
the basement.
Yeah, in the basement.
In the
Yeah,
basement, she had the best dish
yeah,
off of the
yeah,
craziest protein. So
yeah, yeah.
good job to her.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But
So,
yeah.
who gets nominated to go to the elimination round? Well, remember what I said at 18 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, Naisha nominated Kathy. I
Which
mean, it was a it was between her or Becca.
and Becca did cook barely cook her chicken. But it was just a simple fact that, like they said, it was a basic dish. She didn't elevate it. You didn't have time to pickle your vegetables.
But this is what I said. I was like, and I quote, I said, I don't know if Kathy is going to make it out.
Yeah.
I said it. Look, listen. What did I say at the 18-minute mark? Like I said it even I don't I okay. All right.
Well,
And
yeah.
then Blaze nominated Jeff, but Jeff decided, smart man, to use his immunity pen. Very smart, because like we know, if you don't use it after a certain amount of time, you sure enough will lose it. So
Yeah.
good job, smart. So Blaze decides to But first of all, Austin was like, please don't send me in that elimination round again. So he didn't pick Austin, but he picked Brandon, his heavy hitter. Like,
Yo,
yo,
at the end, bottom line, if you on Blaze team, it don't matter what you cook.
it don't. It
You
don't.
going in. Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
you
you
gonna have the
going
best
in.
dish. You going
And he
in.
and he
That's
said that at
crazy.
the end. He said that at the end. He was like, be prepared.
I know they
But
thrown off.
mm, yeah, but Gordon was like, he needs to be really, really careful.
I
Like,
don't think Gordon likes this idea. Show wise, you don't want heavy hitters to go home too early because then you got basic chefs cooking, and you're like, but Blaze is like, I'm winning this no matter what.
yeah.
If you are a strong chef, you're going in.
Yeah, you're going in.
So
So
you
just
need to either win overall or
yeah.
you're
Or you
going in.
going in. Right, right.
He's not playing.
No,
But
he's not.
yeah,
So what
so
was this elimination round about?
cauliflower, they had to make a next level cauliflower dish with 20 minutes to do it.
Yep. So um okay, so Brandon, um, he decided to make like a cauliflower soup. He was making it in three different ways,
Yeah.
depending on what his time was looking like.
Mhm.
But I liked how like his team was like calling out to him. But
Mhm.
who made the game hen? What's her name?
Megan.
Make she made the game hen. There's two Megans. Okay. I liked how she was like, just calm down and wait until Brandon calls out for us. Let him focus. Like, I
Yeah.
like that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very smart. Let the man focus. It's not like he can really hear you anyway. Bunch of people
Yeah.
screaming.
Yeah. But he had it. He didn't really, he didn't really need no help. He's
He was
confident.
focused. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Kathy decides to make a curry
Hmm.
something
It's like
steak.
curried cauliflower steak, which is
Okay,
just a
thank you.
large piece of cauliflower shaped like a steak. And
Right, yeah.
yeah.
And as she was cooking, her steak was falling apart, but she had enough time to put in another drawing. So
No, I'm not gonna lie. This Kathy was probably the best Kathy performance.
more calm.
Like calm, she didn't fall apart. Like she could have
No,
easily just been like, "Oh my god," she looked so confident, and her dish looked actually amazing. I was like, "Oh, is she about to do something?"
but here's the thing: she was so upset that she was in that elimination round. Why, Kathy?
Yeah, she's the
Why?
type that once she gets in her head, um, she's in her head. Like Brandon, he realized that he made his puree too runny. He was just
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, guess I gotta add some more of this. Boop. He was like, there was nerves of steel, but it felt like when Kathy gets in her head, she'll start off cool, and then out of nowhere, something goes wrong, and
Mm-hmm.
now
Mm-hmm.
she can't bounce back. So
Mm-hmm.
we're going to see
Mm-hmm.
though, maybe because again, both dishes looked amazing, so it could have went either way, in my
I
opinion.
really liked Brandon's plating
Yeah.
though. Oh, I really liked it.
So Brandon,
So
you know what he did?
go ahead.
Or do you need me? Oh, he did the cauliflower puree with roasted Romanesco cauliflower and wild mushrooms. Um, they said that it has so much soulfulness. The puree was great, and they loved the way it finished on their palate. Kathy did the cauliflower steak with the fragrant coconut curry. They loved the look of the dish, but the taste was even better. And
Mm-hmm.
in my mind, I was like, I know she's not about to do it. I literally thought that they were going to lean towards Kathy. But Neda, can you please inform us who was sent home this week?
I'm just going to put it out there. I was correct. Kathy was sent home. 2-0 score.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew she wasn't going to make it. I mean, last long. But you know what, Kathy? What you did took guts. I'm sorry we couldn't see more of what you were able to do. But the fact that you made it on a show says a lot. And, you know, if you ever want to talk to us, we would love to have you on the pod.
Indeed. Yes. Only thing I can say is I've never been in that situation, but the only advice I can give you is like if you could just stay out of your head. Be the cat.
Yeah.
If you can always, or more so, be the cat that you were in the elimination, you'll be doing good. But
Yep.
congratulations on being on the show. And as Neda said, we cannot wait to have you on the podcast. Speaking into existence.
So viewers' reaction. The episode sparked discussions among fans. Some viewers expressed admiration for Beatrice, noting her enthusiasm and positive demeanor. Others debated that the distinction between grilling and traditional barbecue, highlighting regional differences in terminology and technique.
Agreed. So before we go, I have a question. We are in 5 episodes deep. Is there anyone that you think doesn't have it? We knew Kathy was just like not really, but is there anyone else that you're worried about going into the next episode?
Oh, that doesn't have it. Oh, mm. Doesn't have it? I feel like there's not really one person where I'm like, besides Kathy, I was like, really like, I could see that as clear as day. But right now, I don't, I don't know. Maybe I'll know after this up and coming episode. But no, I will say I think there were people who were overly highlighted, like who did really good in the auditions, but not really standing out in the competition,
Hmm.
like Austin.
I was thinking the same thing.
Like, I don't know if he should have been a number one pick. Like, I'm just, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jeff was the one who had best dish last week. Now, um, who had it again on his team?
Beatrice. Oh,
No,
for his team,
no, for Blais.
Megan.
Meg, like, so yeah. I definitely think there were people who were definitely overhyped, who are not really stepping up to the playing field. But I will say, I mean, Ryan is definitely still one of the top ones.
Mm-hmm.
Arnav is definitely still one of the top ones. I see Iman.
Amon.
Iman, thank you. I'll get her name right. I see she's creeping. She doing a little something, something. But I think Bobby was a sleeper.
Yeah, only because he has like a retro style of cooking. I was just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I think
But
Bobby was a sleeper. I just think Becca just had a bad day. I don't know. I'll know. I feel like I'll know more so this with this episode coming up. What about you?
yeah, isn't this episode? Well, first and foremost, I am worried about. I feel the same way about Austin. I felt like you said, he was a number one pick, and everybody was, like, oh, Austin, Austin, Austin. But the last 2 weeks, it was like I don't really hear much from
Mhm,
him. Maybe
mhm.
that's you're just trying to give everybody else more camera time. But last week he did mess up. That was on him. But
Yeah.
I don't feel like he was supposed to be. He's not giving me number one pick vibes.
Mm-mm.
Um, I am also not really worried about their style of cook, but they don't really stand out to me. Is Marion? I don't really, I
Oh,
don't really hear about her.
Miriam.
I
Who is
almost
Miriam?
forget. You
Who is
see, I almost.
Miriam? What team is
She's the
she
one who
on?
did the. She's on Blais. She did the Pakistani style dish this week.
Ah.
I was literally about to say she's almost forgettable. Like you forget that she's there, and I don't
Mm.
even know. I can't even remember how would they if she messed up last week. I don't remember, but I don't really hear or see. She's not somebody I remember. They don't highlight her to me, so.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. But
We'll
next week isn't something crazy supposed to happen? I saw the previews, but I really wasn't paying attention. But
Oh, the platform is not stopping.
yeah. That's crazy. Like, oh, how crazy it will be. I cannot wait to
Mhm.
watch this
It's gonna be
episode.
a lot of bad dishes.
Oh yeah. But overall, I believe this was a great episode. Fun to watch. Congratulations again to Beatrice. Um, before we get out of here, Nita, how could if one was watching this podcast and wanted to just follow your lifestyle, how can one do that?
Follow my lifestyle. Well, they won't be following my lifestyle, but they sure enough will be following food. And you can find that at Nita.foodphoto on Instagram and Facebook. What about you, Search?
Yes, yes. If you guys want to follow me, you can always reach me at Search City over there on IG. Next stop Search City for TikTok for the moment, as long as it's open. But if you cannot reach me there, you can always find me over there chefing it up on Normals Be Chefing at Normals Be
And
Chefing on all platforms.
and if you want to catch up on some different clips from this pod, you can catch us on the Food We Watch pod
Yep,
on
TikTok and IG.
Instagram. Yeah.
But thank you guys for tuning into another episode of the Food We Watch podcast. Before we go, you always know we gotta let you know good things come and good things go. Life is like a box of chocolate. Jeff burnt the shit out of his pork belly.